Good Friday afternoon, y'all. It's been a while since the guy showed a couple tips and tricks, and fellers out here running solo, doing some siding. So I figured I'd show you how a guy cuts his vinyl, especially in the cold. But I do it this way no matter what the temperature is. So what I found, the best way, get yourself an angle grinder with a metal cutting blade right there. And then I'd show you, guys, I'm doing this one-handed. Let me back the truck up. Cow. And basically, what I do is I just drag it across there. And you can see here on the zip board, guys been hammering away. And then this stuff is the vertical stuff. I think I showed you guys the regular siding over yonder. But this stuff right here, I really like it. It's, it looks gorgeous when it's up. This is the batten board vinyl, and this is directional too. So as you're looking down this way, it looks like one continuous sheet. But the guy turns around and it's this way, you can kind of see all the laps. So when you put that stuff up, of course we're airplane. Thanks, bud. When you put this stuff up, just keep in mind on which way, folks are going to be shooting their eye down it all the time. That way, you can run your directions. And then with this stuff right here, probably like every other piece, I gotta throw the old plumb stick on there and make sure that we're good to go. And then when we get a little bit closer to that corner, we'll start measuring top and bottom and make sure that, everything's gonna jive in there. So here's a little siding tip on a Friday, just before the regular Friday afternoon video. So take that for what I was worth, and we'll talk to you real quick. Okay, last siding tip of the day, and then we'll get to the regular video. So guys, that is last piece. We're at the end of the run right here. So what a guy does is you measure, obviously you measure your width, and then usually about 9 times out of 20 you'll end up with just a single thickness of the vinyl right there, which is kind of floppity. I'll show you. So see how this is thin. So what a guy does is he cuts that end off, he jams it into the J channel there, and just stick a nail in it. So that way when you put your last piece in, this right here will push that siding out and make it look nice and tight. That way it ain't all floppy, and when you come over here you'll see it, because it likes to get a case of the waves when you don't have anything backing it. And then that last one, the guy always puts a few dabs of the silicone in there and hold it in place. This stuff is actually pretty tight on its own, but better safe than sorry. So last tip of the day, and then we'll get to the regular Friday video. All right, good chilly Monday morning to y'all. Guy didn't have a chance Friday afternoon to get a video out. Guy got yakking with the homeowner, and then had an appointment in the afternoon. But some of y'all might have seen from the siding tips video, we got windows. Yeah, done, completely done. This side done, old siding tied in. Obviously the front's done. Guy's gonna concentrate on getting the rest of it wrapped up today. Picked up some Durbus, got all this all cleaned up. Just got off the phone with my dirt guy. They're gonna come in this Wednesday or Thursday and level all that out for a guy and get some seed in there, and then we can get this fence put back together. A customer this morning told me he had a red fox right there over the weekend. So I'm gonna keep some of the vermin out. But we're gonna wrap this side up today. Shouldn't take a guy too long. But let me show you the inside. Boy, this is coming along real nice. I like it. So tomorrow we're gonna hopefully get that guy gutted out of here, and then we can really figure out what we're doing. But check that out. All that shiplap, that light. Well, we got some lights. Lights, camera. There we go. Got the lights up in here, right up in there. Let me zoom in. So because that angle turned, was weird, I think you guys are gonna end up putting a larger 1x from that groove to that groove, and caulk that in, and that should look just dandy. But all this stuff has turned out really nice. These windows, that top piece of casing's all lining up. That guy's already foamed up and ready to go. Like I said, we just got that one installed Friday. So the guy's gonna, after I get the siding done, I'm gonna come back in here, get the jams on there, get those things insulated really good, and then go through the lumber pile, because guy's getting a little low on the lumber, and see what we gotta get to get this done. And then there's all that still needs to get done. We were just speaking this morning, me and the homeowner, and we're thinking that we're we're just gonna square that off because literally that's the only rounded opening, window, anything that he has in the entire house. All this out here obviously is square, so that would just kind of look goofy. So we're gonna square that off so that way on this side it looks just like this, and on that side he's got like stained trim, like a colonial type trim. So we'll do a painted jam, and then we'll do the stain trim on the house side, and on the sunroom side it'll be white just like this. But figure get you guys caught up, and on the sunroom it's coming along real nice. Outside's gonna be completely done today. Gotta finish wrapping this post too. Gotta get that guy wrapped up right there. You know, sometimes even the boss screws up on measurements. I had that bent, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, and it was wrong. So got all that siding deutered up last Friday. Yeah, show you. She's a little dirty. Stuff been laying around in the leaves. So I ended up having to bend a 2-inch flashing that came out onto the Trex decking, and then went 6 inches up. And then I fabricated my own. Let me zoom you in. Fabricated my own metal J channel, same this guy right here, metal. Made it on the brake, and then just took the leftover siding and tidied all that stuff up right there, and that, and underneath the door down there. He's got one full piece left that guy's gonna stash away in his garage for him, because good luck trying to find double 3.5 or double 2 and 3. I can't remember what that is, but you're not gonna find it. And definitely got plenty of this stuff, Moses, but I wanted to make sure I was looking at it instead of looking for it. So we're gonna wrap this up, and then I think I'm gonna have probably at least 2 full boxes to take back, which is nice because that stuff is expensive, Moses. But yeah, there's the sunroom update. Like I said, nice chilly Monday morning. And of course I got the little siding tips prior to this that was done last Friday, so check those out. So those will be obviously before you watch this, so appreciate you. If you made it this far and you're new, like and subscribe, much appreciated. And we'll catch you possibly this Friday. We'll see you later.